Welcome Western Governors University faculty, family, and of course, forever night owls. I am Madelyn Hurst, a graduate made up of beating the odds and determination from WGU's Special and Elementary Education Bachelor's Degree Program. About a year and a half ago, in December of 2022, at 21 years old, I lost everything, and I mean absolutely everything. A solemn betrayal from the individual I trusted most in the world at that time changed the course of my life forever. It swept my house, my job, my income, and my lifestyle straight out from under me. As life beat me to the ground repeatedly, unexpectedly, and so suddenly at a young age, my outlook towards my future turned very bleak in my momentary forfeit of stolen successes. I found myself accepting my fate more and more every day. Someone else's choice dictated how my day went. I chose to now believe that someone else's choice was going to dictate how my life went. I chose to live this accepted defeat daily until March of 2023. The most dangerous thing that I encountered in these bleak months that followed wasn't the destruction. It wasn't losing my house. It wasn't a sudden car accident. It wasn't buying another car, my beloved 1987 Toyota Camry that I christened as J-Rock from the Canadian show Trailer Park Boys, and having it stolen less than a month after buying it. Don't worry, J-Rock was recovered, as you can see in the photo. It wasn't even explaining to all my friends and family what happened to me, all the same little details over and over again. It was the stagnant life that came after the storm. It was the time that came after all the bad things stopped happening, and life just got really quiet with my new normal. I chose to become unmoving, training myself to accept the hand that was given to me. Daily, I settled into going to a job that I disliked, but not enough to leave. I settled into living in a state that I disliked, but not enough to move. I woke up in a state of gray every single day. Mediocrity took over my life. Mediocre means of only moderate quality, or not very good. This is a zone that we settle into after a massive event. This is what happened to me. A massive negative life change took place for me, in my case, multiple, and I settled into a new normal. I was choosing to not pursue greatness for myself anymore. I am sure you can all remember a similar time for yourselves in your lives that looked like or felt like this. One person on this whole planet told me no. I took this as gospel and I applied my rejection to my new perceived future. Don't get me wrong, each moment in life has a time, whether it's a fun one or not. There's a time for loss and hardships, a time for great gain and celebration, and also a time for the in-between, where there's rest and reflection. But if we are stagnant for too long out of the ease of it and sit in the indifference of complacency, the time that we spend doing so shall never return to our lifetimes. It's gone. Our life's baseline becomes something bleak and repetitive. It's not a beginning. To pull yourself out of mediocrity, that is a feat. To find yourself in the mundane, the unmoving, the good enough, and say, no, I want more. That is a choice, not out of survival, but out of the pursuit of thriving. When you are beaten by life, you have to rise from the floor. But when you are stagnant by mediocrity, you have to choose to get up from your chair. Just because you are seated somewhere does not mean that that seat needs to or should be permanent. In the journey of the aftermath of my life change at 21, I have regained every single thing that was stolen from me, now on my own as an independent woman. Every dollar, job experience, I got that back on my own through my pursuit and my resilience. Regaining all of this and gaining new things for myself like this that I did not imagine did not happen overnight. But some of it did occur at night as a WGU night owl, like all of you who are here graduating with me today. The start of my WGU journey did not come with a campus arrival or a sorority rush like most college students that are my age. It was entirely unique, like most all of us here. For me, it started with packing my bags and my laptop and moving across the country from Oregon to Florida once again against all odds. I chose to rise from the chair that I did not want to sit in anymore. During my time at WGU, I was working full-time at Walt Disney World, working as a house manager, creating a new social scene, while also moving well over full speed at finishing my degree in a projected just 6 months. It was a challenge and a baseline that I took on that quite a few did not believe would come to fruition. My schedule was full beyond belief, but I was making every single doubter eat their words with every single sunrise. WGU fit perfectly into every corner of my spare time, whether it was after a shift at Animal Kingdom Lodge at 11:30 at night, or at 4:45 in the morning before an in-costume shift opening up a Disney dining experience. To get what I wanted for my life, to regain authorship of my success and my chosen journey away from mediocrity, like you can see in this photo, on a graduation trip I took to celebrate myself to Disneyland and to see my favorite artist, Madelyn. It took me many steps, so many steps. It will take you steps as well, maybe more than me and maybe less than me. But we truly all face the same fate if we do not move from mediocrity. We as graduates are here today in greatness, but we are naturally destined to all fall to a baseline. One of my baselines in September of 2023, as I reclaimed authorship of my life amid mediocrity, was, can WGU's accelerated opportunity and my determination put me at finishing a bachelor's degree in 6 months? The finish line of this was graduating in just 171 days, under 6 months, in February of 2024. Our baselines are not ends, they are beginnings. My new baseline? I'm hoping to teach English in India in the summer of 2025 after my first year of teaching with 4th graders. What was your last baseline that you saw to fruition besides the reason that you are all here with me today? And how will you take today's baseline and apply it to your next journey, your next flourishment, and not your stagnation? Congratulations to us WGU 2024 graduates. May we walk, run, and rest, but never stop.